What's happening? What's up? What's happening? We here to talk about it real quick. So, Charlamagne, the God explains Kendrick Lamar's role in Drake's new albums. Well, nigga, I could have told you he's rehashing the beef. Well, mostly on Iceman. Habibti and Maid of Honor. He doing this thing. He's doing a little experimental thing. He's doing this thing. But mostly Iceman, yes. He's rehashing the beef. He's talking about the 2 years, the beef, and everything that was going on. I knew this was going to happen. Did I think you would talk about Kendrick as much or shoot at Kendrick as much on this project? No. But even still, I knew he was going to talk about it. Now, Charlamagne has come out and say he don't. Not necessarily he hates the project. He does big up the opening, make him cry, and say he was very introspective. I feel like this, right? As much as we can want an artist to grow and do more things, I feel like we have to be fair. And I said this in the 1 a.m. in Albany song review that I did when I was talking about Charlamagne's perspective. I feel like, you know this nigga. Like, yes, okay, we can get some more introspective. But did you really think he's not going to make some songs that's going to go off in the club? He's not going to, like, I was just looking at this nigga like, bro, you sound like a bit of a broken record. Like, Drake tries to cover all the bases. You can even see that with Habibti and thing. Like, he's gonna do some R&B cuts. He gonna I don't know why y'all niggas like, I just like when he rap, and that's perfectly fine. But this nigga is more than just a nigga that's just always gonna rap. He gonna make the R&B song. He gonna make the club song. Like, let the nigga be who he be. And also, he told y'all niggas on the last song of Iceman. Niggas say they want the old Drake. I can't do that. I might give you some flashes. I might give you some energy of that old Drake. But am I 100% going to go all the way back over there? No, it's okay. It's okay. Nigga, go play the old songs. Turn it on. It's okay. It's fine. But y'all niggas got to get over that a bit. But in the terms of the Kendrick Lamar's role in the album, which I can find that as a critique of this being your comeback album after all losing the battle, and you were mostly talking to Kendrick, which is a fair critique, but at the same time, like I said, did we not think he was going to address it? Again, maybe a little bit too much, which, fair, but again. Charlamagne the God reacted to Drake's Iceman, Maid of Honor, and Habibti by speaking on Kendrick Lamar's Victorious Battle. Charlamagne God has a pretty contentious relationship with Drake, as previous hatchet burials haven't diminish Charlamagne's frequent criticisms of it. And honestly, Charlamagne's only critiquing him because he think he could do better. And that's the thing people don't understand. If you believe in somebody's talent, sometimes, yeah, you gonna sound like a hater because you believe that nigga could do more. Like, again, Stephen A., I don't agree with everything he says, but there's times I do agree. Now, sometimes I feel like he does a little bit too much. Maybe he's a little bit more animated, and maybe the tonality of his speech sometimes, you could say he's doing a little bit too much, but even still, he does have points. Charlamagne's frequent criticisms of him. Sorry, I read that already. This was also the case amid the Iceman rollout. He wasn't hating on the rollout. And the release of Habibti Maid of Honor, which Charlamagne the God spoke on The Breakfast Club, but more specifically, he explained why he thinks Kendrick Lamar made Drizzy take this route and how he feels about the post-beef reflections. Charlamagne said no one has time to have an opinion on all 3 albums yet, and spoke on his previous previews concerning Drake's Iceman that panned out to be true. These are futures inclusion and the disses towards A$AP Rocky and DJ Khaled. He had to diss Rocky, Charlamagne, I'm sorry. He had to diss that nigga. No. I knew as soon as A$AP Rocky dropped the album, I'm like, Drake gonna have a diss for you. I knew that was coming. DJ Khaled, we could talk about it because the whole Palestine thing, Drake being half Jew. We can have a conversation, bro. But I knew A$AP was coming. I'm sorry. I knew A$AP was coming. He said that he liked to make him cry, but believes that the boy's frustration with beef narratives is of his own doing. Woe is me. I'm not going to say he was on that type of time on this project. This is more of, again, you could say I'm biased, but I don't believe it's woe is me. I believe it's, hey, listen, this happened. I felt bad about it. Y'all niggas snaked me. Fuck y'all niggas. I'm on my villain era. Fuck y'all niggas. If it's beef, it's beef. I feel like that's where he's at. I don't feel like he's like, woe is me, cry me a river, y'all niggas used to be my friend. I can see how somebody might have that perspective, but I feel like now he's standing in it. If y'all don't, if it's fuck me, it's fuck you. I feel like that's what it is. And like I said, I might do a separate video about it because I remember the Joe Budden podcast we're talking about Drake and Future's relationship, which we have a conversation about. But yeah, like he said, me and Future didn't really have a problem. So I feel like him and Future being cool again, that's whatever. Because they didn't really have problems. It was mostly Metro. And I think because he fought with Future like that, the him and Metro Boomin shit will get squashed. I said it all those times again. The only ones that could probably get squashed is Metro Boomin and Future. French Montana, I didn't see that happening. But yeah, that's probably the only ones that could get squashed. Maybe DeMar DeRozan. Maybe. But that's about it. Shit. Where's that? What was me, Cry Me a River? They jumped my mommy, but I'm coming back with the chop on everybody. That was funny. Charlamagne expressed. Also, he scrutinized DJ Khaled's criticism concerning the silence on Palestine or Palestine. What have you ever stood for, Drake? Charlamagne expressed his hypothetical fan criticisms. You've been out here eating off of the black experience in America for long. Listen, bro, I understand the niggas from Canada. We not gonna act like, bro. Number one, Canada and US make up North America. That's number one. But number two, yes, certain things maybe Canadians might not experience as much as Americans. Fair. But we not gonna act like, and bro, his dad from Houston. Like, come on, my nigga. Like, yeah, bro. Like, yeah. I'm not gonna call the nigga a culture vulture. I'm not personally. And yo, he stays out. He lives in Houston. Nigga bought a ranch. Like, the fuck, like, what do you want from this nigga? Now, I know when he came into the game off the Houston, Atlanta, Vegas shit, but the nigga was influenced off some shit. It's like, shit. Again, bro, we can have the discussion about it, but I feel like that's Drake's talent in a sense. This nigga is like Shang Tsung from Mortal Kombat. This nigga could just go steal some energy from somewhere, swag it up, and do his own thing. But at the end of the day, let's go. I ain't never heard you say Black Lives Matter. Okay, Charlamagne. Does a nigga really have to say Black Lives Matter for him to be... Anyways, whatever. Anyways. The Breakfast Club also spoke on Drake's potential UMG exit after these 3 albums, which might explain the triple release. Lauren LaRosa reported that the Toronto superstar self-funded these albums, or at least just Iceman. It's unclear. Then came the K.Dot reflection. Kendrick beat Drake's derriere so bad that he's been reflecting on his life the last 3 years. When this shit happened? 2024? Nigga, it's 2 years. This shit happened in 2024, right? Yeah, 2 years. Or was it 2023? It might have been 2023. When the fuck did For All the Dogs drop? Whenever that was. No, but then Future dropped February. Yeah, it was 24. Yeah, it was probably 2024. I've become a man. I've never seen a man get his behind the beat like this and reflect on his life this way. This is crazy. Kendrick really gave him his... See, this is where Charlamagne, you kind of sound like a hater. I'm not saying Charlamagne can't give his opinion, and also he's correct, yes. But I seen the same thing with the whole Pusha T story of At the Dawn thing when he went on fucking Scorpion and started saying Mob Ties, all this other shit, which Mob Ties is a fire song, I can't lie. But anyways, y'all, all y'all Drake fans might have to thank Kendrick late. Okay, y'all stop it. Now again, would we have got this energy on Iceman without Dude? No. So yes, Kendrick. But I also said the same thing with Kendrick's rollout. You have to thank Drake as well. 2 things could be right. 2 things can also be right at the same time. He's questioning everything. He's really questioning his life. I just find it funny that it took a ass whooping. Sometimes it takes a ass whooping though. Sometimes it's hard to reach people unless you put some hands on them. These hands were verbal, but it made Drake reflect on his life the last couple of years. I feel like sometimes Charlamagne plays into this because he knows it's going to get clicks. I feel like sometimes that's what he does. But anyways, again, he's right. He has some points that he's right about, Charlamagne. I can't really 100% disrespect anything he has said. Like, I do feel like there's some level of stuff he's saying that is correct. But I do feel like we do got to give Drake some credit. Because, like, regardless, yes, he's dissing a lot of niggas. But some of these songs go. Nigga, Janice, STFU goes. That shit tough as hell. Whisper My Name, fire. The joint with Future and Molly Santana, I feel like that's like 3, 4, and 5 low key. Fire. Make Him Remember, Make Him Cry. All the make thems, like fire. Like he has some shit on here. Lil Birdie. You know, the Too Hard for the Radio. Like he was like, you gotta respect it at the end of the day, bro. Like he was going crazy. He was going crazy. And yes, in his heart of hearts, probably Drake knows, yeah, without that Kendrick shit and niggas annoying me, some of this shit I wouldn't have had in the tuck. You know what I'm saying? Or I would have been going this hard, this crazy. But at the end of the day, bro, two things could be right. I'm not going to sit here and act like, well, the whole time when Drake was doing the lawsuit for now, like, cause all the nonsense Drake was doing wasn't helping Kendrick when he was doing a little Super Bowl shit. All the antics. I'm not watching the Super Bowl. I'm going to go do the Anita Max Win Tour in Australia. I don't have time for the Super Bowl and the Grammys. Like, all that shit. All that shit. Drake even says, this album, I'm not submitting it. I'd probably win the Grammy. Like, he said it, bro. Bro, we could have conversations now. We could really have some conversations. But anyways, what do y'all think about this? You already know what it is. You feel like Charlamagne has a fair critique or he is just being an OG Kendrick fan. But what do y'all think? You already know what it is. It's your friendly neighborhood K.A. signing off for today. The Black TJ Dead Wilder doing this thing. My name ring bells like Quasimodo. Hit like, subscribe, and hype you. Trying to hit a little bit more. You heard me? And I'm gone. Slimes on Peace Gang. Aye.